Hello and welcome to the Talking Ben's Valorant Tournament, Season number 2, Week number 4, Game number 2 between the Antisocial Socialist Team A.S.S going against the Crutch crew. I mean, my goodness, we had one sensational Game 1 here. The Clutch and Crutch crew able to get it done 13-9. It was a standout game from the likes of Skylar and Drew and all kinds of great gameplay from them. But you know what? Team A.S.S really showed up on attack side. So we're in for a fun game number 2 here. I'm going to immediately go over to Isaac, the Extreme X Factor. Who is it going to be for this game?
All right. I know everybody's been waiting for this, and I got to let you know it's somebody that's never been the X Factor before. We're looking over at the arena. On the left side of our screen, I think Che Chickens is going to be the X Factor this game. She's a very good player who normally plays like Smoke, Senti, and Initiator. Never really plays Duelist, but when she does, she pops off, and I think this is going to be one of those games.
Definitely. Che was actually quite the player to watch here early in game number 1. So we'll have to see if the Extreme X Factor really lives up to their name here. Going over to the GOAT, Richard, here. Seeing these team comps, it looks like we're seeing a lot of familiarity besides Che on the Reyna. But besides that, again, a lot of familiarity here with our agent selections. What are you seeing between the two sides here?
Something from A.S.S that I'm recognizing is Dragon on Yoru. I know he says that his Raze is better than his Yoru, but I still disagree. I've seen him play a lot of Yoru, and we had a game against A.S.S the other week, and his Yoru is crazy. I think he just he has the creativity to play an agent like Yoru, where he's able to take space, but also make you scared of space that may even be dead space that no one has. So I'm excited to see him on Yoru again, and yeah, I'm also excited to see Che. Like we just heard from Isaac, we don't normally see Che play Reyna, but it'll be exciting to see what she can cook.
Absolutely. Here we are all set for game number 2 between Team A.S.S and Team Clutch and Crutch. It is going to be an A-sided push here from the attackers, led by Dragon. Wolfie might be the only one on site here. I mean, if they just push here, this is going to be a free site. Storm going to go in, going to get hit by that utility, though. And wow, look at that. Wolfie with the shock darts. But Bill going to push up early here. Your smokes player all the way up on site. You usually don't see this, and there it is. Bill going down to Drew. But Sammy taking care of Zay, as well as Skylar. Che going to have to come on the flank with Drew here. Drew's going to find one on Storm, though. The shock dart going to do a little bit of damage here. Dragon taking care of business, so it's all up to the Extreme X Factor on this pistol round. Sammy sitting in the corner. Is Che going to be ready for it? That was the Cypher utility. Che gonna go down to Sammy. A big 3K early here as the attackers needing a round win early. They're able to get it, and it was on the back of Sammy there. Richard, what did you like out of Sammy's gameplay there to be able to be calm while still on low health and clutch up that round?
I really like to see how Sammy was able to, she fired her recon dart quickly, saw that got destroyed, and played off of sight. I'm thinking of the wrong person. I'm thinking of Wolfie. I just really like how her positioning was at the end of that round. She and Dragon have played really well together this entire day, and seeing how she was able to just initiate for her team and make space, but also just clear everything that they needed to. It was wonderful.
Definitely. Che going to get spotted here by Sammy on that Storm utility. Storm going to take care of Wolfie, though. And wow, look at that. In the corner, Che going to go down here. The eco working very well for these attackers here. Skylar, the only one left, and that's going to be Salty taking care of them with 3 of their own as the attackers get another round win there. But it started with, I wasn't even able to say it, that Yoru Dragon was so good with the Bulldog, looking in the face of a shotgun with Zay, but able to take care of the kills there. So great plays by Dragon as the attackers. They needed this. They really needed to start on attack, I believe, because, starting on defense on the 3-sided map in game 1 did not do them any kind of favors. So going on to Ascent here with the attack on the backs of Sammy, Salty, and Dragon. Very clutch plays here as Drew is trying to lead the team of the clutch Crutch here. But Wolfie is going to use the dart to try and find anything here, using the utility, noticing Storm is there, Sammy's there, and Dragon is there. The big three going to try and get them, but Wolfie, wow, able to stay close and take care of Sammy. Sammy was able to get that recon dart off, but that is all that is left of Sammy as Bill is pushing it mid. Has no idea that Che is there. Yes, he does! With the Guardian through a wall! But Zay looking to try and get Bill here. Sitting in mid. Bill might have no idea. Is Zay going to be ready on the right side here? Bill is waiting patiently. Was able to see Zay with 1 health. He's able to get the kill! My goodness, Bill, you animal! 4v3 here for the attackers. They are pushing up through mid now. Skylar trying to make his way there. Bill with the regen only has 26. He's going to have to TP behind and did he die to did he fall damage? Unreal. I don't know what happened to Bill there, but he somehow died to fall damage. It's already a 3v3 now though. Wolfie, Drew, and Skylar. Look at Wolfie taking care of Storm. So it's all up to Dragon and Salty now. Dragon, low health, and that is going to be Skylar taking care of Dragon. So it's all up to Salty with the Spectre. Salty, able to tag Skylar there, but Wolfie with a 3K taking care of business as the defenders get one back here. And that was just a great play there by Skylar to not allow Bill to really do anything. But yeah, Richard, do you know what happened there with Bill on that fall damage death? Because I'm not too sure what happened myself.
I didn't even see it. I was spectating one of the defenders, so I just see in the top right corner that he died to fall damage. I completely missed it, but you know, I sent him a direct message, said and still haven't heard back from him, so I think he's still recovering.
Yeah, definitely. We're gonna have to see how Bill recovers from that, as the Extreme X Factor has 0 kills in this matchup. They really need to get something going here. The attackers pushing towards B side with 2 in mid. There is a lot of defenders ready though with their utility. There is Storm taking care of Wolfie though. Jay in the corner trying to find Storm, but Storm able to get another there. That's 2 for Storm. Drew taking care of Bill though, as well as Salty. Drew looking for more. There's the third. Drew with 3. The only ones left are Storm and Dragon, the 2 duelists. They are on site though. Wow, Skylar able to take care of Storm though, so it's all up to Dragon. Dragon going to take care of Skylar. He's got the ult though. Zay and Drew, the last one's alive. Spike is going out. He is going to have to try and find something here. Zay watching carefully. They're going to have to try and find a way to get away. They are able to. Dragon going towards A site now, with Zay and Drew following. 2v1 for Dragon. He has to get the spike down quickly. He's going to set it up for main. He has 1 flash left. If he's able to get a kill on one of the 2 here, he might be able to get a teleport as well. Dragon pushing all the way up into heaven. Drew is going that way. We're going to see who's going to be able to take care of the other. And there it is! Drew with 4! A clutch round from Drew, taking care of 4 of the attackers, and they are going to tie this game up. Richard, Drew sometimes just goes on these heaters, and there's nothing else to say except wow when she does. What did you like out of her gameplay there to get that clutch round and tie this up?
There is a reason why she was the most improved player from last season. I mean, even in the first round, when she was taking a gunfight, she sprayed a little bit, and the person she was fighting also was spraying, and she decided, okay, I'm going to calm down, breathe, let my aim reset, and get this 1-tap. It's the same thing. She is always in the right spot where she needs to be, and I love how she and Zay did not leave B to be defended by 1 person. They waited until it was planted on A and tried to take the fight as a 2v1.
Definitely a big scan here from Wolfie. Able to know that 2 are in mid. They're going to back away as Wolfie with that drone now, able to see 2 there. Dragon and Bill. The shock start coming out from Wolfie here. There is the recon from Sammy. Drew, very low health right now. As is Sammy half as well. It's going to be, wow, look at Salty pushing up in mid, taking care of Zay there. Salty, your sentinel, going all the way up and pushing heavily here, but Skylar able to do a lot of damage there as well. He's got, I believe it's an Ares. And Drew is just sitting in the corner waiting patiently. Drew looking for more, but Sammy with the back of the head shot. Drew going to try and fight Dragon here. Dragon having to run away. He's very low though. Whoa, what a shot from Dragon! 3v2 Che with the Odin. Going to try and get Storm here. They're able to. Che and Wolfie going against Dragon
30 seconds
and Bill.
left.
2v2. There's Bill taking care of Che. So it's all up to Wolfie. The spike is in mid though. There's not a lot of time. But Bill using the teleport to make sure that they get the spike, and it's going to go down at A. Dragon is going to be waiting patiently. Are they able to get it? No, Wolfie able to get Dragon there, so it's a 1v1. Bill, Wolfie. Wolfie is pushing up very quickly here, and Bill notices that. Bill going to get up there as well, waiting for Wolfie to come through. There's Wolfie and going to go down. Bill with 3 and the clutch, able to take care of business, and this is the Bill that we have been looking for, Richard. We know what he's capable of. We know he is able to get these rounds, and just like that, he has done it again. What did he do in that situation with the ult to make sure he isolated the fight and win that round on Wolfie?
Yeah, absolutely. Being able to, see Sight was down, know he had ult, and go A, just so we can get the bomb. And that was great game sense on his part. Not to mention, like I said in the first game, we need to see more unpredictable plays from him. That is exactly what he did against Wolfie there. Why would he be sitting in garden holding glass when Sight was completely blocked off? That was very risky, but it worked out for him because why would he be there?
Absolutely. Che getting scanned here, as is more. Wow, the spray from Skylar just going to go everywhere it wasn't supposed to go. And there it is, Bill getting on the site, just like we said. He is pushing for his team. Even though he's the smoke player, he gets another on Che.
Get out of my way.
Bill has been sensational so far. A little bit opposite of what we've seen in the beginning.
Spike planted.
And we're going to get some ults coming out here. Wolfie getting an ult. Zay looking for something. Bill sitting in the smoke. And there it is. Zay getting Bill through the smoke there. So life from the defenders. There's a couple, though, from the attackers here. Dragon notably, as well as the Jet. Storm going to go down. There it is, the ult. Wow, Wolfie taking care of Sammy. It's all up to Salty and Dragon. Salty taking care of 2. It's up to Zay. Zay has to try and find something there. Were they able to see that? No, Dragon going down as well, though. It's all up to Salty. And oh my goodness, Zay went for the clutch from the defenders. And Zay is able to get it done.
Almost got
I
me.
can't believe it. What a 4K from Zay through all of the pressure, getting the kill on Bill through the smoke and finishing it off there with a 2v1 clutch. Unreal what we just saw from Zay there, Richard. How did he do it? And we're actually going to get a technical pause here from Richard, but you know what? I'm going to say how he did it. He just locked the freak in. That's really all it was. I mean, we've seen Zay do it before. I was actually his duos partner well in the back old days of the Talking Ben server, but Zay getting 4 there so huge for the team. He was able to see Bill there, but going to think better of it and back off. Storm pushing up on an A side while the rest of the attackers go towards B here. Dragon with the clone trying to push John Che, the only one really on the side with Skylar waiting in market. Storm creating a distraction for the attackers. Salty in mid trying to find Drew here. Skylar also there as well. And there's a kill. Wolfie on Storm, so the A side. Wow, look at that. Drew through the smoke, trying to get one more through the cage, but Dragon able to get Zay there. 4v3, Salty in a bit of trouble here, trying to find something. But look at Drew taking care of Sammy. Salty right back on it though. 3v2 here. Just Dragon and Salty alive. And look at that through the cage. Skylar gets the kill. It's all to Dragon and his Sheriff. Dragon trying to find something. Was able to see Skylar, but Skylar takes care of business. The defenders are right back in this thing. And now Richard is back. We're going to get his thoughts there as Skylar was able to clutch that round. The defenders have the momentum right now. What do they need to do to make sure that they keep it?
Yeah, we always say this about Skylar. He's a great Sentinel player, and just knowing how to use his utility is what won him that round. He was going to take a 1v2 fight when he was swinging out of pizza into market. And instead of that, he used his cage to cut off the vision of one so that he could isolate a 1v1. And that is exactly what he needed to do to win that fight there.
Definitely. Dragon getting on site, but wow, Zay able to take care of Storm. Dragon with the shotgun is going to take Che down, but there's already 3 attackers going out. Zay looking for more here, trying to find Dragon anywhere he can. Dragon very low health after teleporting out, and it's all up to Dragon and Bill now in this 4v2. But the defenders think that they might be going towards A site now, so there is a bit of a play here from Bill, trying to pick up that Vandal. Drew looking to find more here, able to reload though. Bill waiting patiently. Is Drew going to swing out? Yes! And Bill able to get the kill though. Bill TPing across. Dragon looking to try and maybe get one there, and Dragon going to go down to Zay. TP back, they are aware of it, but there is Skylar clutching it up here. The defenders get another one. That is 3 straight for them, and the attackers now on the back foot. They've got to find something here. After getting 3 rounds on them earlier in this matchup, they've kind of slowed down here, and I think what we need to see is a little more togetherness. I know Storm's been lurking a little bit, but Salty's had a little bit of some mid pushes. Bill's kind of gone on his own, but I think if they play together, use the Sammy util here, use those Cypher cages to the best of their ability, I really do think the attackers can get right back into this thing here. So that now, as I say that they need to play together, they are all kinds of spread out. It's a default push here. Storm looking to try and swing and take care of Zay. Wow, big kill on Zay early there for the attackers. So great play there. Wolfie going to put the op in the corner there. The attackers now getting collected here in mid a little bit. Wolfie marking one there. That's going to be Salty. Are they able to get one on Salty? No. Wolfie trying to find any more information here. Wow, what a play by Sammy. Able to avoid it and take care of Wolfie, and Bill taking care of Drew. What a smart play there by the attackers. Skylar having to try and get one on Sammy. Sammy now down to 70 health. Skylar with one, and there is Storm going down to Che. Sammy trying to find something, but no, Skylar takes care of him. Already a 2v3. Skylar and Che going against Dragon and Salty and Bill. The attackers pushed almost all the way up to spawn now. Dragon going to put the decoy out. Skylar's going to hit it. Skylar's going to try and get Dragon there. Dragon going to take care of Skylar. All up to the Extreme X Factor. Bill waiting in the corner. They do have the spike on site. Che looking for something, knowing Dragon is on A. Dragon wrapping around towards mid here as Che is going to push for spawn. Che with not a lot of time. Going to have to come up with something crazy here if they want to be able to get the round win. The attackers looking in prime position here. Salty sitting on site, waiting patiently. Bill going to try and maybe peek out here. They're going to have to get away as it looks like Che's going to have to save here. Is Dragon maybe able to find them? No, Dragon going down to Che. But the rest of the defenders able to get it out. Salty not going to be able to survive, but Bill getting away there. And Bill, the top frag for Team A.S.S here. We did not see this coming after his last performance, but he is really showing up now and showing why he belongs here and why he's able to make a name for himself. Richard, what have you liked out of him so far?
I've just liked how he's been able to play around with Omen's utility. You know, we said it about Yoru and being a very creative agent. It's kind of the same for Omen. You have to be creative to play him, especially around his ult and his teleports. He's able to smoke off for his team, and I like that he's not afraid to entry for himself if he needs to.
Definitely a big A-sided attack here for the attackers. They are going to get the ult orb here, but lots of utility going out. There's the shock dart, able to do a little bit of damage here. That is the Yoru clone getting hit by the Cypher camera. Storm with an aggressive push out. I don't know if they know that Che is there. They're going to back out of there as quickly as possible. Dragon, are they able to see that Che is catwalk? There is the utility, able to move them away, but there's 4 mid. I don't know if Che and Drew are ready for it. Bill being aggressive here when they need to. Trying to find one on Zay, but not able to. Zay taking them down. Low health for Zay, though, as well as Che. Storm going to see them here, but Storm taken care of by Che. Dragon going to kill Skylar, though. Zay, very low health. Sammy might see them here. Dragon patiently waiting on this 4v3, and there it is. Salty taking care of Che. 3v3 with the ult going up for the Cypher. Dragon going to take Zay down. 2 remaining. It's Wolfie and Drew going against Dragon, Sammy, and Salty. Wolfie going to get seen here, but no! Salty going down first. There's Drew. Dragon with 3. The ult from Drew. Is she getting away? Oh my goodness, maybe no! Dragon with 4! Wolfie, the last one alive. Dragon and Sammy, we've seen them time and time again with these clutches, but does Wolfie have anything for them? Dragon was able to TP out of there. Going to play on site here. He has 4. Can he get a 5th? Wolfie, slowly walking up, only 85 health. Dragon waiting patiently, and Dragon gonna go down! It's the 2 Sovas. Wolfie versus Sammy. Sammy has so much utility. Has the Hunter's Fury, aka the Gauge ult. That might be the difference. Sammy is gonna have to be a little quicker than that. There it is. Sammy, not gonna be able to put up time. Wow, Wolfie going to take care of them, and Sammy not able to clutch the round out. Wolfie somehow, some way, able to win for the defenders. Unreal play there by Wolfie. Dragon with a 4K just wasn't enough. Richard, how did Wolfie, with poise, calm, and collectedness, win that round?
I don't know if it was, ignorance to the fact that Sammy had ult, or just, like I said last week, balls of steel. Just like calling her out on her bluff, saying, "You think I'm gonna fake this? Watch this," and it completely worked out. And that is what we love to see from Wolfie.
Wow, and just like that, Wolfie gets a big kill on Salty immediately. Dragon, with his ult, is going to try and find any more information. Skylar going to take care of Sammy. Wow, Skylar is right there. Dragon can't get anything with the shotgun. Skylar's got 2. Wolfie with 1 as well, and Zay is going to take care of Storm, so it's all up to Bill now. 5v1 for Bill, going to take care of Che, though. He doesn't have the spike, but he does have ult. There is another one in his wake. Drew going to get hit here. Bill trying to find out where they went. Drew waiting in spawn. Zay coming as well. There is Zay. The double swing. Not going to be able to work. Skylar with 3, and the defenders have won 6 of the last 7. It's been an amazing game to watch. 5 of the last 6 here. My apologies, I got ahead of myself. But regardless, the defenders have been on an absolute tear as of recent. And look at this, just great balanced gameplay here. 4 of their players having 10 kills, while the Extreme X Factor only has 4. But you look at Zay, you look at Wolfie, you look at Skylar, you look at Drew, they have all been playing exceptionally well here. And they have keeping it up against these attackers. So now it's the last round of the half. The Reyna out for Che here, and that is Zay taking Sammy down. Che gonna get 1 back on Storm. Dragon was able to get 2 here with Che, and another. So here we go, 3v3 now. Wolfie looking to get 1 with the up, not gonna see anything there. They do still have their own ult. They're gonna pick up the Vandal here. And look at this, the attackers are so spread out that the defenders have no idea where to look. Bill sitting in the corner here. Not sure how he's going to play this, but there's 2 attackers on B site. Skylar waiting for something. Dragon looking for anything. Bill on the other side. There's Salty and Skylar. Wow, Skylar with a big kill on Salty. Dragon sees where Skylar was. He's going to miss his shots, though. Skylar's going to take care of Dragon. So now it's all up to Bill. Bill has to find one here on Wolfie. Wolfie going to take them down. The defenders winning 6 of the last 7 there. And they are going to be up 8-4 as we go to the fat stat of the half here. I believe this is the first time I've ever seen in the first half the Extreme X Factor be the only one without double-digit kills. I don't know if that's on the part of Isaac. I mean, you know what? Sometimes we have to say the X Factor is going to go in a different way, but it really hasn't mattered that much as the attackers have won 8 of the 12 first half rounds here. So Richard, taking a look at Team A.S.S here, Storm and Sammy have just not been able to lock in here. Do you think there's going to be a bit of a shift in the tide here on defense?
It'll be hard to say. I mean, both Sammy and Storm are playing agents that you would normally see playing on attack very well. I mean, between Sova and Jet. Jet making space for her team, one of the best duelists for that, and Sova getting the information that he needs to clear his site out for his team. I don't know how likely it is that they will be clutching.
Wow, look at that. Zay able to take care of Storm, able to take care of Dragon as well. Only 10 health here for Zay as they were able to push through mid and get sight. Wolfie taking care of Salty as well, and Che taking care of Bill, so it's all up to Sammy immediately, but they're able to find Wolfie there early. So 1v4 for Sammy, but look at that. Zay with 3 big kills on 10 health, pushing up for his team, and he's taking top frag spot for the attackers there. Richard, I mean, we haven't talked about Zay much, but look at him. He's just been sensational, and especially on these aggressive pistol rounds, able to get it done with 3 kills there. What has he been able to do to really shut these defenders down?
Like I mean, I know I said it at the beginning of the last game that Zay is one of those people that he might be able to lock in and help his team out to finally get a win. And I think we're seeing that here. Zay is just able to play Neon at a very high level, not quite Oreo level. You know, gotta help my boy out. But he is a great Neon player. He makes space. He's places he shouldn't be. Sometimes he does that.
Yeah, I know. He looked like a little bit like Oreo there, if I'm gonna be honest. Sammy able to right-click him and take care of business. Storm very low though, so a 5v4 here with Storm on low health. The defenders really need to get this round win here. It's going to be a frenzy for Bill. He's going to be able to push something here. I'm not sure what Bill's plan is, but Bill going to go down to 25 health. I think he needs to TP out of there. I don't know why he's still here. And yeah, he's going to go down there, but Salty was able to take care of Che, so a 4v3 here for the defenders. Sammy sitting in the corner waiting for Skylar or Wolfie to push. Wolfie looking in the corner. They're going to take care of them with the Vandal. Storm looking for something here. Not able to do it. Skylar with the Guardian. Salty getting scanned here, and Skylar with a third. All up to Dragon now, and they know that it's time to move to B side. Dragon probably sitting, just waiting patiently. And that's exactly what he's doing. He's not going to be able to see him. He knows that they are going to be there in B now. He's going to have to try and pick up this Sheriff as Drew is going to be posted up here towards spawn side. And I don't think Dragon has the wiser. He is going to see it though, but Drew able to take care of him, and the attackers win another round here to get within 3 of finishing this off with a 2-0 victory here, which they oh so desperately need, but probably not as much as the antisocial socialists do. They are still looking for their first win here, and they are going to need to really bring it back here if they're going to want to find anything. Down 10-4 here. Dragon, the only one with a positive KD. Bill doing his part, though, with an even one, but it's been Storm, Sammy, and Salty that really need to lock in for the team. They are going to be able to get a few guns here as the rest of the attackers really didn't have a buy themselves. It's going to be a bit of an eco push as Skylar and Che are in the back of spawn here. Going to be a Sheriff left for Che, but going to be an A-sided attack here for the Crutch. Looking to try and push here the Cypher utility being used here for Salty, getting hit through the box, trying to find anything. Oh, wow, look at that. Wolfie through the box and the cage, able to find Salty. Storm waiting, Zay trying to find something, but Sammy's there. Wolfie takes care of Storm, but Sammy gets another, but not before Che takes care of Sammy. So 3v2, the defenders. Dragon on low health is going to have to try and find something here. Wolfie with a third kill on Bill, looking for a fourth here. They know Dragon is up there. Dragon tried to back out at the last second, and wow, look at that, the timing, but Che, the Extreme X Factor, taking down Dragon, and they are 2 rounds away from taking care of this game. I mean, it's been really tough here for the defenders, losing 6 straight rounds. I mean, Richard, Dragon's got to try and rally them together. What does he need to say to get the defenders back in this thing?
I don't know what he can say to get his team back on track. I think, like you pointed out, fun before this round was even, and Dragon was positive. We just really need to see the team playing together well, like they did in the first game of the night.
Storm was spotted there, able to get out of the way, but the trip going to go down there. The attackers trying to find anything here. Skylar was able to scan. Look at that. Wow, Dragon with the off, but Zay getting one on Sammy right back. Dragon gonna go down though to Skylar. Storm with the judge though was able to get Zay, so 3v3. Now 3v2 after Wolfie takes care of Salty. All up to Bill and Storm. Che waiting patiently. Storm maybe has to push out here. Going to get one on Wolfie, though. 2v2.
Last player.
The Extreme X Factor. The last one
Spike
alive
down,
now.
mid.
Can they take care of it? Storm going to get out of the way. Not enough time, though. Storm was able to take care of business, but Bill has the spike. It's Bill and Storm. Or excuse me, Che. Che coming in hot here. Bill has timing, but no! Che, the Extreme X Factor, showing why they are the X Factor, getting up to double-digit kills and getting the attackers within 1 round of winning this game. All 5 of the attackers with double-digit kills now. They have just been putting an absolute onslaught onto the defenders. 7 straight rounds, no answers from the team. Antisocial Socialist Team A.S.S. just hasn't been going their way, and if they want to get this thing to overtime, they're going to have to win 8 straight here. The momentum not in their favor. They're on the back foot here. This could be the last round, especially with the Ecos the way that they are. So, here we go. Another A-sided attack here from the Clutch and Crutch crew. The blinds are out. Storm with the Judge. Can they push anything? They're going to get hit here. Jay looking to get something, but there it is. The Judge on the Extreme X Factor. Going to look for more here. Has to get out of there quickly. The attackers throwing almost all of their util towards this. Bill waiting in mid for the flank. Storm trying to find anything here. Skylar slowly going to make their way towards B site, but Bill patiently waiting there. Well, Wolfie's gonna go down. Skylar, oh my goodness, Bill somehow able to stay alive. 5v2. Salty taking care of Drew. Last one alive is Zay. Zay is going to need to do something heroic here, and he's not going to be able to do it after taking care of Storm. Salty clutching it up here, and that is 1 round down. 7 to go here for the defenders. Richard, it's a tall task, but is there any hope left for Team A.S.S?
Yeah, I'm gonna choose to be optimistic this time. I think there is a chance that they can pull this back. I think what we really need to see is wiser utility usage. What we see from the attackers is that they are using their utility exactly how they need to flash out corners, to clear trips, to get kills, to secure kills from corners. They're doing everything that they need to do, and I think if we could see that from the defenders, they may be able to bring this back. It'll be rough though.
Definitely Storm with the ult here, as there is a B-sided attack here this time around for the attackers. And I don't know if Che's disconnected or what might happen to Che, but 5v4 already, it looks like potentially. Zay going to get hit there from Sammy. The attackers going to get on the site quickly here, though. Bill dropping down, and Drew able to get one through the cage. Zay taking care of them, but Dragon trying to do it all right now. Dragon going to go down as well, so it's all up to Salty. Essentially a 3v1 here for Salty. Salty, can they get the timing on Wolfie? Yes, they can. Zay pushing out. Wow, now it's all up to a 1v1 here. Drew and Salty. Drew sees the util usage in the wide open. Salty is able to see them though. Drew having a ult, knowing it's the last chance that they could get. But I don't think Salty knows that Drew... Wow, there it is! Salty's gonna have to get on the spike quickly! He uses his ult though! No! But Che is coming back! All the way in spawn! Does Che have enough time? I don't think they do! It's gonna be a round win for the defenders. But potentially a wasted ult from Salty. I'm not sure what happened there. I mean, it was tough to see that ult go out, but I mean, he knows that he has to use it though. It's their possible last round, so... Another round win though for the defenders. We heard it from Richard. They have the chance to come back, but again, it's such a tall task, such a big ask for them to do this. But you know what? We've seen crazier things happen here in the Ben's Talking Valorant League tournaments. I mean, on the backs of Dragon and Salty. Salty's been an absolute sensation to watch. Early on, wasn't doing too much, especially in game number 1, but they've officially locked in now. And it's going to be an A-sided attack here. They do have 4 defenders on A, though. Storm waiting. The op, excuse me, is out for Dragon. The defenders see that there is a lot on A side, so Zay is going to be fast here on mid. Bill looking to maybe try and get one here on Shade. I don't think he realizes that they're there, but neither do the attackers. Wow, Bill taking care of Skylar, but Che, the Extreme X Factor, gets Bill right back, so it's a 4v4. Zay waiting patiently, as well as Che. Salty pushing out, saw Che. Salty gonna go down to Che, though. Dragon trying to find one here on, wow, on Zay, but Zay is gonna go down, and there it is, Sammy as well. It's all up to Storm. 1v4. Wolfie looking in mid, sees Storm, and there it is! The Clutch and Crutch crew are going to get the second win of this week. They are going to take care of Team A.S.S, and that is going to do it from Fat Gerard. I will see you in the next one.